The golfer who went pro because of YouTube. Most professional golfers follow a familiar script. They grow up with elite coaches, structured junior programs, and years of carefully guided development. Their path is designed long before they ever reach the biggest stages. Sudarshan Yellamaraju's path looked nothing like that. He didn't come from a country club system. He didn't train at a famous academy. Instead, he learned the game the same way millions of everyday golfers do. Late nights, endless curiosity, and hours spent studying swings on YouTube. In 2026, that unlikely journey brought him to the Players' Championship at TPC Sawgrass. It's one of the toughest tournaments in golf, a field stacked with major champions, Ryder Cup heroes, and the most complete players in the world. And among them stood a rookie who had largely built his game on his own. His story starts far from the spotlight. In his first 18-hole tournament, he shot 101 while using rental clubs. There was no elite junior resume, no long list of coaching mentors. What he did have was determination and access to information. He watched instructional videos obsessively, studied slow-motion swing breakdowns, and copied drills from creators and professionals alike. With nothing more than a phone, a range, and a relentless mindset, he began piecing together his own version of a tour-level game. Even as he improved, he didn't fully follow the traditional route. Instead of relying on a single full-time swing coach, he trusted his ability to learn through observation and experimentation. He tested what he saw, adapted it to his own feel, and kept refining his approach. Over time, that self-directed learning turned a beginner's curiosity into elite-level skill. By the time he arrived at TPC Sawgrass, the transformation was complete. Now, he wasn't just watching tour pros online, he was competing against them. The stadium atmosphere, the unforgiving course, the iconic island green 17th hole, every moment demanded precision and composure. Throughout the week, he stayed patient, fought through pressure, and proved he belonged. When the final scores were posted, he had finished tied for 5th in his very first appearance at the event. It was more than a breakout performance. It was a symbol of how golf is changing. Over the past decade, digital platforms have reshaped the sports ecosystem. Creators have built massive audiences, instructional content has become more accessible than ever, and the line between traditional pathways and new age development has blurred. Opportunities once reserved for a privileged few are now within reach for anyone willing to learn and put in the work. Yellamaraju's rise represents the clearest version of that shift. He isn't a content creator who leveraged fame into competitive opportunities. He's a professional golfer whose foundation was built through freely available knowledge and relentless self-education. His journey shows that the tools shaping modern athletes are no longer limited to coaching facilities or exclusive programs. They exist wherever there is curiosity, discipline, and access to information. For everyday golfers, his story carries a powerful message. Improvement doesn't always start with perfect conditions. It starts with commitment, the willingness to study, practice, fail, and try again. Technology can't replace talent or effort, but it can accelerate growth for those who use it wisely. From a player shooting triple digits with rental clubs to a contender on one of golf's biggest stages, Sudarshan Yellamaraju's journey is more than inspirational. It's a glimpse into the future of the sport. Somewhere right now, another golfer is learning the game through a screen, unaware that they may be taking the first steps toward a similar breakthrough. And in a world where knowledge is more accessible than ever, the next great story in golf might already be unfolding, one video at a time.